Hi there, this is Mike Strong, M&L Motors, automotive lock and key services in West Sussex. So just want to show you a quick video today just on a bit of key maintenance. A lot of people have these newer type slot-in keys. What can happen is after a while the fob can start acting erratically. Buttons aren't locking and unlocking the car as far away as what they used to be. Sometimes you can get undesired operation. You press the button, for instance you press the unlock button, and you know it's been known that the actual tailgate can release. It's getting some mixed up signals from the fob, especially with these slot-in type keys, or the proximity keys, which are just completely keyless. This particular key is for a Citroen DS4 2017 model. It's actually designed as a slot-in dashboard type key. It's not a proximity key. But what we want to show you today is there are a couple of sort of semi-hidden elements of this key. One being this key does actually contain a replaceable battery. So if you do find the operation of the fob isn't as good as what it once was, we do have calls from customers saying my fob stopped working, blah blah blah. It can often be as simple as the battery has expired in the unit. And as I say, there are some keys that have non-replaceable batteries, like some of the Ford keys, particularly the Transits. Their keys, it only seems to be the Transit keys, but they are sonically welded shut, and they have a rechargeable cell that is soldered onto the board of the key, and it actually charges up from the ignition switch, from the RF immobiliser coil around the ignition switch. Actually doubles up as a battery charger. The technology is pretty much exactly the same as if you got a rechargeable toothbrush at home in your bathroom. You plonk it on its stand. There is no actual metal contacts, obviously being in a bathroom. The brush is usually potted resin sealed, but the way that they charge is exactly the same as the way keys charge. It's from radio frequency technology, so that's exactly the same as what happens with the sealed keys. Some BMW, the older diamond shaped BMW keys are the same. Sealed keys, got a rechargeable battery. Problem with those is once the battery fails, it's often impossible to replace the battery for a couple of reasons. Main reason being the shell of the key is ultrasonically welded shut, so in order to get to the circuit board which contains the battery, it is a destructive method of entry into the key. So you would destroy the shell of the key actually getting to the battery. But there are keys like this that for all intents and purposes it looks like it's a sealed fob. You can see there is a sort of line around it, but that doesn't come apart. So with this key as well, it also does contain an emergency key blade. So if the fob does fail, doesn't work, you just simply pull the key apart like that, and that reveals your emergency key blade. And that on most, well, in fact on all cars, there is an emergency manual lock. Often it will be hidden. On some vehicles it is fully visible, fully exposed. You can see it on or around the door handle. On other vehicles like the Volkswagens, there's actually a plastic cover that would require you to put the key in from underneath and use it as a little lever to pop the plastic cap off from around the door handle. Once the plastic cap has been popped off, it will reveal a key cylinder. You know, this is one from an Audi. It would reveal the key cylinder just like that, and you would just simply insert your key into the lock and twist it. You would open the door. So that's your emergency key blade. For those people not really aware that it's there, that's what it's for. And it's just a simple case on this Citroen key. This is exactly the same as the Peugeot key as well. There's just this little slidey switch. you just slide it to the side towards the keyring hole, and like I say, that just releases. It's not spring loaded, so if you pull the switch it's not going to pop up. You do actually have to pop it up with your finger, and that releases your keyblade. So the battery on these, they're all the same, the Peugeot and the Citroen ones. So what I would do is, if we put the keyblade back in it, you don't need the keyblade push but release, but take it off its keyring, so you've got access to the back side where the logo would be, either the Peugeot badge or the Citroen badge. And then what you would need to do is just take a small flat bladed screwdriver, just insert it there and just pop that off, and then that will reveal your battery. And as you can see, this particular car key uses a 2032 3-volt lithium cell. And then as you can see, there's a little indent here. Just insert your screwdriver underneath that, pop it out, and then just come in with your new cell, insert that back in. With these, it's got the two little lugs to go towards the front, so you would need to insert them in first, and then just with your thumb close it shut, and that's it, job done. And that will be your key fully working again. So if you were looking for car keys, you need replacement keys, we can provide these type of slot-in keys. We can code them in, we can cut the emergency blades. If you're having any problems with your remote control functions, immobilizers, etc., get in touch with us. M&L Motors, automotive lock and key services in West Sussex. Our contact number is 01903 718 241, or you can get us on the mobile 07771 851 859.